Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you basically the process of how I made my Ahri orb that she uses in battle for one of my upcoming cosplays. What you're going to need is one of these little light up ring things. Like when you press it, it lights up. Do be careful with these because they can cause seizures. They're awful. You're also going to need some electrical tape cut into a few strips. You're going to need some sort of plastic or glass. I wouldn't really recommend glass, but you're going to need an orb or ball sword shape. These are both actually Christmas ornaments that I took apart. You can use a clear one, and this one's a little bigger, but I didn't quite like the size of it. But if you do use a clear one, make sure you get a mesh in the same color that you want the orb to be. I am going to, since I want my little orb to be blue, I'm using a blue one. You're going to need some scissors, not only to cut open the ring, but also you might need to cut your tool. So I'm using tulle for this one, but you can also use organza, or you can use like packing foam. Will also do for diffusing the light, but I like to use tulle and organza just because I have a lot of it available. So what I'm going to do first is take out the ring, the light up in the ring. Now you might have to cut open the thing to get it out. I had already done that, so you didn't have to watch me struggle how to do that for several minutes. But you can use your scissors, just pinch it on the sides to cut it open and go in it with a pair of scissors. Alright. And then I'm going to take one of my two pieces of tulle, since I cut mine in half. I'm going to take this one. Yeah. So this one, if I can find it. There we go. This one, I cut a hole roughly in the center of it so that I can stick it around the end later on. And then this one, I just left as is. So there's all of our prep work pretty much done. First, we're going to take off the little top to the ring. I'm going to take my tool that doesn't have any cuts in it. I'm going to gather it all up a little bit, fold it in half, grab the loop end, and I'm just going to twist it a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to shove it on in. Now I like the twisting effect just because I like the swirl look in the orb when it goes in, but you don't have to do that, it's all up to you. Just shove it all in there. I usually shake mine around a little bit to help it spread out, and then move some of it around so the light goes through pretty easily. Alright, so now you can do just a little test to make sure you like it. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with that. Alright, and then I'm going to take my little light, put it on there, take a couple strips of my electrical tape. You could hot glue it in, you could probably super glue it in, anything that'll basically attach the little light to the bottom. But I wanted to be a little careful because I want the little metal bits on here to not react with any other metals or anything like that. So I'm just going to tape mine over for added security. Then I would recommend getting a tape color closer to your orb color because the green does show a little on this one, but I didn't have any blue and I didn't feel like going and buying any blue. go over all the sides of it. Alright. So now that that's all pretty secure, I'm just going to squeeze around it, make sure it's all on there, good and tight. I can still get to the button, still turn it on and off. Press the button, stop the button, yeah. And then I'm going to take my tool, find a little hole I made in the center earlier, squeeze it around, and there we go. It's all on there. So what you can do is you can cut the leftover tool into strips, or you could just leave it as it is. It's really up to you. I actually kind of like the way that it is like this because I like that it flows backwards with it a little bit more, and it'll diffuse the light along it a little better. But yeah, that's how you make the Ahri orb. And hopefully you guys will see pictures or videos of it soon up. Besides this video, I'm going to take a video of it in the dark and see how well it shows up on camera. Since mine flashes red, yellow, and blue, you can mostly see the blue when you're just looking at it, but if you pause it and you look frame by frame, you can also see when the red comes in. And that's something you can solve simply by taking out the red light, but I don't mind it as much because, well, I don't know, I think it gives also a little bit more purple to it. So yeah, that's how I made my Ahri orb. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to turn that off because that even annoys me after some time. But yeah, yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, maybe be sure to like it. Feel free to subscribe, but hey, you don't have to. I'm not going to tell you what to do. And have a good night. Bye.